Hey, are you awake? Hi.
Yes, I am. What do you need?
I just wanted to make sure that you got to your sister safe. I guess I cannot sleep. A lot of things don't make sense.
You know what I always say in situations like this?
I don't think the champagne will help me.
Your dad wouldn't want you moping. He would want you to celebrate his life. Come on, don't be like that. You're dampening my mood. I've only started to feel normal right now, and you're not making me feel any better.
I'm sorry. I don't know who else to talk to. I just cannot understand how Dad died. He was well.
These things happen. When it's someone's time to die, it is.
I cannot stop crying. I'm in so much pain. I don't want to be alone right now. On top of that, Austin is away for a church retreat with his parents, and there is no service.
Oh, I'm sorry all that is happening.
I know that they said it was a natural death, but I think there should have been an autopsy.
Are you kidding me right now? Your father is dead. Let him rest. And stop making me your emotional support. Give me a chance to breathe, woman. You're always texting me. You don't know that I'm not your mom, right?
I know, but you're the only person that I have. Dad's family is basically extinct.
Let me explain to you in words that you don't understand, since I can see that you're a bit slow. I am not your mother anymore. There is nothing that ties us together because, guess what? Your father is dead. I would bet my hair that he left everything to me. So please, back off.
Wow, I know you don't like me a lot, but that was cold. Did you even love my father? Or are you celebrating his death like some kind of a vulture?
He died of natural causes. What am I supposed to do? Resurrect him? Get over yourself. The world doesn't revolve around you and your father.
Oh, right, okay. Got it.
There's something that you can do for me if you want me to make sure that you get an ounce of your inheritance.
What?
I want you to take all your stuff and leave the house.
I have already done that.
I also want you to leave Austin alone.
What do you mean by that?
Austin is my boyfriend.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Yes, we have been sleeping together for the past couple of months.
You're joking. This has to be a prank. He wouldn't do that.
Ask him then. I have no shame about it. He realized that he needed a woman and not a girl.
What happened to saving yourself for marriage?
What do you mean, babe?
You were with Barbara last night, were you not? There was no church retreat with your parents. You were lying to me so that you could sleep with her?
Look, I'm sorry, babe. I wanted to tell you, but I didn't know how.
You said that you were saving yourself for marriage. How can you break that vow? When I brought it up to you, you gave me a whole lecture about how it's important for us to save ourselves.
Look, I'm a guy, okay? I have needs.
You could have spoken to me. I'm your girlfriend.
I knew you'd never give it up. Barbie, on the other hand, she was something else. She has something about her that I just can't even wrap my head around.
So, you don't even regret sleeping with her?
It happens. Move on.
My father has just died. You were not even there for me because you were busy with her? So did you two laugh at me when I sent her messages yesterday?
I'm sorry, but it happened.
I think that we need to break up. I cannot be with someone who cheats on me.
Good, because it would have been awkward when I moved into your house. You did take all your stuff, right?
You were living there after all you did? What are your parents going to think?
They're not the ones paying my bills, are they?
On my way. You got yourself a cougar?
Call it what you will. I'm done apologizing. It's up to you if you accept it or not. I could even ask Barbie to let you stay for a while.
You do know that I have my own place, right? I don't have any use for that house.
Glad we understand each other.
You have the rest of today to pack your things and find an alternate accommodation. A new owner will be coming to inspect the house tomorrow.
What are you talking about? This is my house.
My father might have loved you to the point of stupidity, but he loved me more. Put the house in my name. I spoke with the right-hand man right after how you treated me last night. He got a buyer. I auctioned off the house before he came back from whatever dinghy motel you took my boyfriend to.
You did not do that. You're lying.
Maybe I should show you the bank notification that shows that I have 500K, which I received today from the sale of my house.
How did you get it all done so quickly?
I have connections. That is the difference between you and me. I grew up with money and went to school with people who grew up to be very influential. I just had to call in a few favors and they got the house sold for me. All in a couple of hours.
I underestimate you. You're not as dumb as I thought you were.
Do you think that I didn't see you for who you were? Sleeping with my boyfriend was something that I didn't expect. But you know what? I'm glad that you did. Because it has shown me that I have no one in my corner. I guess when days are dark, friends are few.
You little puppy. You forget that I'm much older than you. I will get my lawyers to come after you and reverse that transaction.
Huh. Gladly do so. Did you manage to file a lawsuit?
I'm still talking to my lawyers.
There is nothing for you to fall back on. My father made sure that you would get nothing. At least he let you keep everything that he has bought for you. Just sell all your bags and you'll get enough money for a bachelor flat, I think.
I will get this house back within a week. I refuse to be defeated by some snot-faced 27-year-old.
Okay, you're welcome to exhaust yourself. You're more than welcome to forward my messages that you have to my lawyer. I feel like going on a week-long vacation, to grieve properly with champagne.
Oh, that was a good one.
You thought you could play me? I guess now you're devastated now because I caught you on your planet soon. You're the one who made your first mistake by insulting me when I reached out to you.
I will see you in court.
I'm back in town. When is the court date?
Ask your lawyer.
I know that there is no court date. That is because you didn't have a case. I told you that I would win, stupid woman.
You think that you will get away with this? Either way, I still have your boyfriend in the palm of my hand.
You can have my leftovers if you want. I don't care. Come and see me. Make sure that no one follows you.
I can't right now. She's making me order things for her. Gosh, she's insufferable.
I'm so lucky that Dad put the house in his associate's name, or else I would be toast. But now she has everything. As soon as the paperwork is finalized, then she will have one.
Don't worry, I'm working on finding out as much as I can about her. I really do think that she tampered with the will. For now, just keep acting like you don't know about your father's other assets, okay?
Yes, I'll do that. Thank you for helping me. I wouldn't be okay if everything my father worked hard for went to her. I'm lucky that I even have money right now.
From what she said about your father so far, she didn't really love him. She merely tolerated him because of the money. She brags all day about how everything is hers and how you actually got the short end of the stick.
She's not wrong about that. I should have been, though. I should have found out that this would change when it did. Are you able to get a copy of it?
I'm sure that she has a copy, but I just don't know where it is. I'm also not very good at knowing legal jargon. She and her lawyer are planning something, though.
Don't worry. She will get off that high horse soon enough. She'll not even get a black cent from me. Thank you for helping me.
It's the least I can do. After all, you forgave me and didn't tell my parents what I'd done. You saved me right now, and I would have been kicked out of the church. Sex before marriage is one thing, right? But adultery? Oof. I swear that I wasn't myself when all that happened.
I know.
I'll do all that I can to make it up to you. You are the love of my life, and I will make sure that you know how much I love you.
Then do this, and we can talk about making this permanent.
Wait, you mean like marriage?
Only if you're ready.
Well, I'm not opposed to the idea of that. We're definitely discussing that when you and I get the will.
Good. Please stay strong, Boo Bear.
Hi, Tiffany?
Hi. Who is this?
My name is Jared. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you sold the house to me.
Yes, I do remember you. Is there anything wrong with the house?
You know the history of the house, right?
Like the back of my hand.
Well, I'm looking to have some renovations done, and I heard that you have the original plans.
They're not updated, but I can send them to you.
I also heard that you're an architect.
Jared, what do you want with the plans? If you want to renovate, you need the updated ones. You got them when you bought the place.
I know, but I do enjoy the history of this house, and the little that I know about it. I'm thinking of going back to the original design for some rooms.
Why would you do that?
I guess the way that you explained the history of this house just captivated me. But alas, you left before we could really have a chance to talk.
What you bid $50,000 above the original price?
I just really wanted the house.
Okay. Fine. You can come by the office and we can see what to do.
I'm glad you agreed because I could have sworn that you were avoiding me.
Now, why would you think that?
You were just so reserved, I'm just not used to that.
Oh, so what are you trying to say? That you're used to women throwing themselves at your feet? I know who you are. You made it known when you came in. So, did you want me to fall at your feet?
Gosh, no. I'm sorry if I appeared a bit obnoxious. All I wanted to say was that you caught my eye. The way that you just carried yourself.
Oh, please stop. I'm not looking for a relationship.
Are you dating someone then?
No, I'm not. And it's none of your business.
Okay. Well, meet me for coffee. I'd like to pick your brain.
It's paid consolation, by the way. I don't give freebies to friends.
At least consider me to be a friend now.
You have not been responding to my lawyer's emails. What's going on?
What is going on is that you want to take away the only things that remind me of my husband that I still have. That is what is going on.
Oh, you mean his money? Or you left his things at the house when he moved out. If you want memorabilia, I can give it all to you. But you'll not have a cent of that money. I stopped the transfer.
Why are you doing this?
So, you thought that I didn't know that you were trying to get all Dad's money.
He put me as a sole inheritor on the will, not you. You got that stupid house and thousands of dollars. What more do you want?
I want everything. After all that you did to me, you have no right to be getting his money. Cheated on him, do you remember? Do you know how disgusting that is?
Your man is the one who came to me because you were not satisfying him. Maybe if you had given him something, he would have not gone for me. Not that I'm a second choice. I'm definitely up there. He lives with me now. Do you know that?
Look at you, at your big age, busy squatting with a young man while trying to hang on an inheritance that you have no business hanging on to. All while you're getting old and realizing that you're running out of options.
I am so much better than you. At least I have lived. You have such a dull life. You work for your money. Mine disappears in the bank account.
Are you supposed to be proud of that? Are you not a qualified dental assistant? Do you know how far you would have gone if you had focus on your career? Now you have nothing to show for all the years that you have been alive. Once I'm done with you, you'll be begging for mercy. Count my words.
Whatever I do, I don't care for those empty promises.
Do you care about those empty promises now? Because I do.
Oh, you had something to do with Austin's leaving. What did you do? Kidnap him? You do know that he told me all that had to do with your relationship. I know how crazy you can get. Did you threaten to do something to yourself?
He helped me to get back what was mine. He paid his debt to me.
I didn't even know what you mean, because everything in the apartment that your father bought for me is very much intact.
Huh. You really are so far gone that you don't even see what's going on. Oh my word.
What do you mean? The fact that I'm living my best life and the freeloader is gone? You can have him. I have used him. There is nothing left.
So you think that I hurt you when you were with him? Did I tell you that one thing about me that no one knows? My father always lived by.
What is that? I have a attending appointment, you know.
The fact that I may forgive, but I never forget.
What does that have to do with me? We're not friends, so there is no reason for you to tell me that.
Okay, if you say so. We did it!
Wow, your lawyer's really good. Barbie got destroyed in that courtroom. She has nothing at all. Can you even imagine that she hid the final will and used that one?
I still wonder why my dad changed the will at the last minute. They could have been having problems, or they were on the verge of divorce. and he didn't want her to get anything.
Your father didn't know that he was gonna die.
Maybe he did.
What do you mean by that? Do you really want to open another can of worms? Why don't you just celebrate getting your inheritance back?
And it was all thanks to you. Thank you for making it up to me.
So, what are you up to tonight? I'm finally free to see you.
I'm busy. I have a new client I'm working with. The man who bought my father's house. We're doing some of the rooms.
Him? Jared? I've heard about him. I won't have to worry about him, right? Since we're getting married soon and all. I've already told my mom.
Don't start sending wedding invitations yet.
Well, I think we can have a long engagement, and then after that, we can get married.
Who is getting married to you? Because it's not me.
What do you mean? Babe?
Must I send you the text when I told you that it was over between us?
No, you said that if I helped you, you'd make it up to me. Yes, and you did mention marriage.
I did what I had to boost the morale for my loyal employees. But don't forget that you're a dog. You broke my heart once. Do you really think that I'm stupid enough to let you do that twice? Living with Barbie for so long must have gotten you delusional as hell. Every time I look into your eyes, I see dollar signs.
You're wrong. I love you a lot. I was with that woman for months, even though I didn't want to. For you. I had to touch her feet.
I will pay you for your service, not with a ring. Are you mad? I've just become rich. I need to be with someone who is not so easily swayed by money. Now I have to worry about you leaving me or killing me in my sleep if you didn't get what you want.
What do you take me for? I'm not Barbie.
Say what?
I'm done talking. I plead the fifth. Hey, I know that we're working together and all, but I could really use some food right now, and I hate eating alone, so please, come with me.
Well, yes.
What? That easily? That's insane.
Why would you be so surprised?
I saw you earlier. You're with that guy, Austin?
How do you know his name?
I never stalk your social media or anything.
Do you always have to be so creepy? If you must know, then I'll tell you. He's my ex who slept with my stepmom, and I found out a few days after my dad passed away from unknown causes. I now suspect that my stepmom killed him for money as well.
So, just another Tuesday then?
What do you mean?
If I tell you the stories of what happens in my family, you wouldn't believe it.
But from what I've heard, your family image is squeaky clean. Why did you break off from them and start something on your own?
My brother got me mugged and stole my business proposal I set up for our dad just so he would become the CEO of the company. After he did that, I figured there was no way I was going to live with that snake, so I got a loan and started my own thing 5 years ago.
Now you're the most sought-after bachelor.
And you're the only thing on my mind right now. Tell me, how'd you enchant me like that?
What are you even talking about? I have never flirted with you.
But why?
Just because you're hot or whatever does that mean that I have a crush on you? Besides, I have an estate to run.
You think I'm handsome? I thought you were immune to me.
Why does that mess with your head so much? Oh, and the first thing that my dad told me was to stay away from men who were too charming or handsome.
Well, that explains your ex then.
That one was well deserved. Look, I'm famished, and I want food right now. Where must we meet?
I'll send you the location. I'll see you then.
Do you really think that I did something to your father? I love that man.
Yeah, you cheated on him. Do you know what I think happened? I think that you got tired of him. You wanted all the money and none of the responsibility. You also wanted to break me so that I would just not fight back against you. Since I was sweet Tiffany, the architect, clueless and super nice, you thought you would steal my boyfriend.
Look, I do admit that I stole him, but he's the one who wanted to be stolen.
Can we stop talking about that crusty man?
He's so pathetic. To be honest, I got tired of his whining.
I'm not about to agree with you right now. Did you do something to my dad?
So you decided to put a warrant of arrest on me because I was the wife. I found your father that way. I'm sorry.
Okay, if you say so. But if the cops find something, then you better hope that your tan has faded. 'Cause you'll be looking like a carrot in that uniform.
I swear I did not.
I think you did. I'm shocked.
I didn't think he would do that. Why would he do that?
Because I told him if we ever got married, we would sign a prenup.
He was always complaining about the money. So he seduced me and then killed your father.
He found the pills in his house. He had an easy access to that house because he was my boyfriend. The security guard confirmed that he entered that house saying that he needed something from my room.
Damn. I cannot believe this. You were right.
What do you mean?
You were right that I was responsible. I entertained him. He got the idea to use me so that when your father was gone, he would have access to everything. You would have been too smart to trick.
He's the one who actually planted the seed of doubt in my mind. Made me think that it was you. Tell me, did you guys ever discuss it?
What do you even mean? He's the one who did it. The proof is pointing to him.
I don't know. I'm not inclined to believe that you two did not do this together.
Girl, you're on something. Unless you want to pay my rent, leave me alone.
Gladly.
Hey, I'm really sorry I didn't text you after our date. I've just been really busy. It's been hectic at work. Plus, I thought you were upset that I kissed you. Regardless of all that, I've just gotten news that your ex is the one responsible for your father's death.
Yes, the last person I thought would do this to me. That sweet Christian boy really was the smartest in all of this. Here I was, thinking that I had won over him, when he was the one who put me into this mess.
It's always the innocent-looking ones. The devil must be taking notes. How are you holding up?
Not good, to be honest. I kind of feel like the whole world is spinning. Kind of like I'm losing my dad again. I don't want to be alone right now.
I'm on my way right now.
Bring spicy chips.
Of course.
Hey, I've seen on your calendar that you're not doing anything on Saturday evening because we finished our project.
Yeah, I'm not. Do you have something in mind for me to do?
I actually did. Do you want to go on a date with me? A proper one.
I knew it.
What do you mean?
I knew that you're a high-quality woman who's not impressed by some random dinner. Don't worry, I can take care of all your needs.
If you can, then there is no problem. Take me to a place you really care about. I don't care how many stars it has. Just let me know the dress code.
Very well, Tiffany.
Also, thank you so much for being there for me earlier this week. I was a bit of a wreck.
I'm just returning the favor.
What do you mean?
Don't think that I haven't noticed you bringing us food each time we had consulting sessions when it comes to the house.
Yeah, I didn't want us to get hungry.
Where I'm taking you, you won't be hungry.
We need to talk.
What do you want? I'm having a very good night right now.
I know that you're on a date with Jared. You need to be careful about him.
Why would I be?
His family is crazy.
I had you as a stepmother, and my boyfriend killed my dad. You think that I'm pretty used to crazy right now.
You don't need a person like him. You don't fit into his world. You're not a typical pretty girl. You are so smart and driven. You'll only end up clashing.
Oh, I'm supposed to be taking advice from an adulterer? Okay, thank you. By the way, I would worry about myself if I were you.
What do you mean?
Better hope that no evidence is found against you. If it is there, then you're going down. Don't ever message me again. I'm having a good date, and you will not ruin it.
I warned you.
Thank you. That was a very good date.
I knew you'd enjoy it. You've always struck me as a taco girl.
I haven't had one in so long. That place is magic.
I know, it's special to me. My mother was working there when she met my dad.
What? You did not tell me the story. Tell me more.
Let's video call then. I'm too tired to text.
Same. In the end, Austin was found guilty, and it was discovered that Barbie aided him. Barbie turned state witness and got 2 years but with a chance of parole. As for Austin, he got 15 years, no parole. Jared and I are now going 6 months strong. It has been a roller coaster. I did find out how difficult it can be to date